What's going on, guys? Silent Mike, Super Training Gym, Mark Bell's Powercast here. Answer more questions from Instagram and the comments below here on the YouTubes. Let's get started. My man Sam asks, Montana 300 or G-Easy? I think he means French Montana Andre 3000. I don't know what he means. Montana 300. I'm not sure who Montana 300 is, but I do like G-Easy. French Montana's fine. He makes more like listening music rather than, he makes good beats and stuff rather than like being a really good rapper. But I think G-Easy can rap, and I think Andre 3000, if that's what he means, Andre 3000 is the best lyricist out of that group. When did you start lifting? At what age and what were my lifts? I started lifting weights probably like 8th grade, freshman year of high school, so I don't know, 12, 13, 14. But I did not necessarily bench, squat, and dead. My trainer was more specific for like basketball and stuff, so he focused more on just keeping me healthy, getting me moving, footwork, some plyos, a little bit of strength stuff. So we did definitely like back, a little bit of shoulder press, but not really the power lifts, just because the main goal when working with an athlete is to get them better at their sport, to get them conditioned and strong enough for their sport. In basketball, I was already naturally a little bit stronger than some of the guys, so it wasn't necessarily a key for me to put on weight or to put on muscle. Thoughts on powerlifting on a deficit? Powerlifting on a calorie deficit's fine. If you're on an extreme calorie deficit, you probably want to watch yourself. And it's just about managing your training volume while on a deficit. If you're eating less food, you're going to be able to handle less training. That's just kind of how it goes. How do I take my coffee? Typically, I just take my coffee black. Sometimes I'll throw in a little like fake sugar here and there if I'm at a restaurant. The majority of my coffee is black. The majority of my coffee lately actually is nitrogen coffee, cold from Caveman. It's in a little can. They add a little bit of nitrogen. It just tastes delicious, so that's kind of why. How do you keep your joints healthy and pain-free? I have gone through some tendonitis, but typically it's when I'm like dieting or a little bit lighter body weight. If you're eating healthy fats or enough fats for your diet, you should be doing okay. If not, I think there are some joint supplements that do work a little bit, glucosamine and a couple other things. But I would check your diet first, make sure you're hydrated, make sure you're eating enough fat daily. Are you natty? Natty meaning natural, maybe. I have eaten a lot of artificial shit, but I'm not using any performance enhancing drugs, if that's your question. What do we got? Why are you so silent? I'm not that silent. It's just the nickname, my friend. How to engage the lats when deadlifting? In the case of like bodybuilding, if you're trying to build your lats, I'd look at like pull downs and stuff. For the deadlift, people talk about engaging different things, but when you use proper form, those things fire. So for the deadlift, mostly the lats are going to be keeping that bar close to you, so kind of pulling down, pulling that shoulder down and in. Keeping that bar rubbing on your shins and thighs all the way up, and then just maintaining a neutral spine. Those will keep your back fired up. Best way to gain strength in season. In season, I imagine you're some type of athlete, maybe basketball, football, soccer, baseball. In that which case, in season training, the volume's got to go down because your activity in the other sports or other activities go up. So if you're keeping the same lifting volume and activity, and then you're adding in games and practice and running and this and that, chances are you're gonna be more likely to get injured. So in training, typically I just suggest people try to maintain their strength, try to just get enough work in so they feel good, they feel healthy for their sport, and also keep as much strength and muscle as possible. What's my favorite lift? The bench, squat, or deadlift? It rotates. I'm all ADD. It's just whatever feels good, like for that month or that week or that day. If my deadlift form's feeling good, then my favorite lift's by far the deadlift. I'm actually pretty neutral on all three. I like all three lifts, even though I'm not that great at benching, and I'm not that great at squatting or deadlifting, but I'm a little bit stronger in the squat and deadlift than I am the bench. So I'm lucky, I guess, that I like all three and I like training all three. Right now, actually, what I don't like doing for the first time in a while is like accessory work. I used to really like shoulders and back and thighs and tris. Right now, man, I'm just into the main three, hitting those a lot harder than I have, and then chilling on the accessories a little bit. When will be the best time to become a power lifter? Right now, I guess. I don't know if there's a best time to do anything other than the present. The best time is right now. Yeah, I don't know if you mean like when in terms of age, because typically I say you probably don't start really pushing yourself till late teens. But powerlifting is going to take a long time to get good. I asked my man Ed Cohn, the best powerlifter of all time, when he thinks the peak is for a powerlifter, and he thinks late 30s, or excuse me, mid 30s, which is a little bit different than other sports. You know, the peak for maybe the NFL or NBA is maybe mid 20s, maybe late 20s, when you're kind of your wisdom and your physical abilities kind of match up. But I might agree with Ed just because, obviously he knows more than me, but I agree because the longevity of the sport makes a lot of sense that you just stay constant lifting, eating well, training smart, not getting injured, and then you're only going to get better with time. How do you keep your low back safe while squatting? The most important thing is how you brace and then also form. So you really got to brace that lower abs. Think about breathing really deep into your body, filling your body up, or excuse me, your gut up from the bottom up with air, flexing as hard as you can all the way around your obliques, your low back, and your gut, and that should keep it safe as possible. If you guys like the video, share that bitch, subscribe to that bitch, comment below for next videos you guys want to see. I'll be doing more Q&As, lifting vlogs, all that shit. Thanks, guys.